at the age of 14 quiet me vaccinate woman 1.9 million. Eneko krami area ya dia hani papa ku omanfo nso ene wo hyen yare wa alba no kokram won semwa uyi breast cancer, cervical cancer eto aso pa ani pampempem ewu ho nti na mo so mo chire mo se binu mo ho no ma bi omko from school to schools a binu mo se mo nyintu mo yie parents ni bi so enya emu enchi mu yi nkola ni bi so mo kom nkonkoto wo mo ne ade eno ka ho nti ena binu mo ho no ma wo mo intimi vaccinate baby wo ho no dey about 80%, baby 90%. The binu mo kom nkoto mo you have 5.7% and omotimi vaccinate woman in all need 1.9 million girls enye no nko anano memende twemo eno edi ho nkomo eneso ho nkomo ni bi apie mu bio aya was East NDC vote buying saga majority calls for polls annulment as OSP poll case into we say ensemo no so babeto edwa mewo oraya asani tano ewo has a political analyst so and a chief Baini, former deputy national organizer for National Democratic Congress. Ewo hampe for mwachama matinase.
Yeah.
The pair bokote. Ma ho ofene de mo mami kuku say ya na me famo.
Na o fi te chira ne.
Chief why for the paper.
So why for paper.
Me that's it.
They be ojo samba.
O za.
Omo asisi ho na o so nya kusia o de.
Me de mo.
Sani meko.
Uka kusia na ka ka ni moko.
Meso mecho TV.
O me jam TV. And then the goodies they will be call. Chief dem go share mo ko na fa motorbike ka ho.
If I need delivery na me fan come.
They be faka ho bre me. Me am the be me delivery.
And I meso me den to ma ka.
Yes, I know.
Come here say. You call a for a bar. Normally be see what now we have bobo now we so bobo. I quite say is it a bid no what
harvest no.
We bought now we have bobo.
It's the highest bidder no. Near the amount. Hey, I know sister Joa Bahasi work. I say I know about him because see animal call. Hey, Tibu dey remember we no I am now go bye. Oh, I mean, the nyame asepase. I mean, what they and then so akyeye ayenye na yatnas nti se dem de ato ahwefo nyina enim no se no so be piem abefo 10 times UTV Ghana National Channel 360 on DSTV so e wo hono nti obetimi Edward Jenchire eno bibia so afa hono na yenyina yedi enkomo sesi a yekasei na Royal Adomako Befi former MPP communication director ewo ahase nti over memo wache mo watena se nyame adome ho ye na we
ene mani agi
sa
mabeto me sa kunta mabeto nyame nyanze o ye third advocate SSCP India o they say party or the from third advocate.
They were a political analyst.
Oh, they were a third advocate. Yes. Okay, because you go. And I was ready.
What do you offer? I saw one corner.
Oh, you mean your part?
That's a very tight corner.
I say so, Mama, you can't. You maybe made it come from the
Hey, say a die we a die we are no. Papa better me say Dani Bekasa. Dani Niano. You okay, baby?
I see. She said the other day at Sojan, a mama 1.9 million girls and now or more ya vaccinated woman. Efa HVP a human papilloma virus no. We say a need sempana. We make can say one more and see it me de dodo na enso ka ho na ye mo fa na itimi vaccinate wo ntim penfo we de me mamo smesi mamo won chie bi ni ade ansa na na yate asi eye ye enkomo a ye bo so fa ya ho
staff and shadi oni tua ma bi pa na ma menchia wan kasa no production na menchia many chief and I'm more fa my namesake yaw Adomako Befi ne to aso Tia offer and omo hwe nyina so be chiom na mamenchia me sector commander Tema Habo Madam Teresa Potak. Madam Baby will be a mature. Jumano and one obono long room temahabo. And Madam Mature. And I fetch it. I don't know him. They said they are no family.
Only
Boss.
CEO for Boss.
That's the information I get. And
He's a fine guy.
He is a young guy as well.
Very young. So
oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. And Tibabi will be a channel. From the information I'm getting, or Bodjuma Park.
No, he's a strong guy.
And then Edmond Combat. And also
another soldier.
Yes, and also Tor.
Oh,
okay. I've watched the videos and the retooling that is going on at
I hope say they must find time in. Maybe I call you and I appreciate you because the last is it 2 weeks ago now?
No, I've been on the information I'm getting. So from about a month or more I've been.
No, can say it's almost appreciate
because 2 weeks ago, you're saying and for the information I have, because I know ending from then till now, I know the performance because the ones you are observing now, I'm saying even if not them, respective PAs and people around them should appreciate the fact because you'll be an oya there.
Obi
chief. When you be on the political money free. One wajin ku no ti one mo na be come. Anaga mi anu no. Mo ja de no funu ni na ne papa ja ne nkwase. More than that.
Enti mi won say because at the munina mumi enu nyina mo yaw ni ntiana.
Mo mi na ne mani age. Say one thing is say in communication, you know, strategically na dia ba ko a His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ni NDC aya manage hu ni say when you are in government and say so man crop kasa. So you go in for third party. Omo feel so you disappointed omo parties. Now the man oba o me the mini party me analyst. But the name, the technical name is third advocate. So a third advocacy.
Not just
the mistake we made is say mra ye dey infamous or say e-bill or say e-bill. Technically, you know, you go to the academia, you go to the media, you go to the civil society, then you insulate yourself as a party from it.
Then you allow them to
and collaborative communication. I think say he's doing well, and I mean he's a product.
Offer.
NPP primaries, you know, where did you power? Because you better now candidate back now.
One of them, you know something.
No Kasama.
You know something.
Dr. Bawumia.
I was soft spot for Dr. Bawumia a long time.
Okay.
Not for say me PBB friend and also money BB. In fact, I had the opportunity to meet one of the top guys within the management about 3 weeks ago. Because there were rumors to say you can say I was giving money in 2023 primaries in Amoye.
Oh.
And then this one too, when I started, they said I had been giving money.
Oh.
And so somebody told me that, well, whom we did was listed be so. And then there was the need for me to find out. Because my person will be
now then one free unyama mesma hwehwe.
The nipa na my friend, he is the core in terms of a beer distribution. My name is Shia, or non kasa ne fee. And also no, a dimbia embassy, so and so. Until me catch and say I didn't want my name to be out there say beer.
I know not you money mo buafu.
The way I was soft spot for a data about me, and it doesn't mean say other candidates are NDC ebe no. Maybe we share him said Dr. Bawumia mo beba no mo then at for montina when you are advocate for.
I know so that is another area. This is primaries. When NDC was going for their primaries, in fact, on there was no way any of them could win against Mahama. So we were all rooting for Mahama.
And who know your technical eye, to zoom to know said this particular person.
Very obvious. Two of the primaries, both NPP and NDC, they were very obvious.
Your submission and Adumaku is not being fair to you.
Yes, so me, I feel very hurt when they tell me say my code indeed.
Because I'm a problem. Say Wakoji BB.
Offer.
Yeah. Because I heard it. You made a comment somewhere.
Me chief.
na nyɛ mini ano
Ana pewa baba ya mesamo mo fa ya we sia wo wi a meba mo sa mo so mo tia
ya ba wo mi ana yɛ campaign
hapa anti mafi combat ogbo adwuma na machia owura Adekye Tamaklo MP awon nso menende sha se wo your friend GBC Unique FM na kwa me waja no program super review ene owura Adekye Tamaklo nti machia sankofo na napo construction openi both Kumasi and Legon family machia mo nyina na last no Rebecca Irene Ampao machia na ansa na yeba be share program so mo chia wi there's a concern I would like to raise regarding the recruitment of the various security agencies. The exam that had to be written online. Now, we internet is strong. And if you could now be me said there's no single computer in that town. Just you are deprived completely from doing that. You know, I would like to highlight on it when we come back.
Okay. Yo, Chief.
Yo, I remember that's it. My father, if you can see, na medinka chia, many are no mammy, share now one cassa. Now, team and you are na Machia, and this phone, a Ghana Funina, Wajibra, or in Kanka, a Ghana for or Ayawasu is constituency. When you can say, on Chenya, Kupoya, Doma, there may see my elections are. I want some trophy who de room yet some more good on Chebiara. We now be more sent in the elections about Bakodo. Yawahana yet to about 2020 a friend 4 yala. Na what to about what the ma Yura MPR. When you go born no nyima or no or she shared the money panty, what to say or that friend. Now she shared more in there. Say the master Munusa. Or the easy obo parliament no amane easy we did them juma no easy here them we no so na the political parties no or the one na would to anamon na we want various candidates when you can say I was east to NDC one a candidate or to obey within kunyim MVP for so akọ that one candidate in Eddie she go akwema menyim na according to easy no enyim yara abato onche na wabado ma ye ka kire ho anope nyi de enwa wonyim dada na once a wenya candidate ogina ho abie na woko akoto aban NDC candidate na weyi ni wonya na adom na wonto aban fa man mesi mo be ya enduma on MP no shasen obotumu akona wakatina parliament ho na ono so wa tueduma I was east no afanita mpapefra.
Okay. Right.
Bye, Mammy. That's it.
If you man no pinch a casino in Adama, Ghana for when you know on TV. By this time, and the NDC for an MP for them, Ghana for Nina. So, then when you know, go to Aban.
Yo, Midasipi, your Vahima. I don't pay your natural damn fancy. Oh, Uncle, now what day? Tibia Umubiano, when your main sound, your bomb pies and Nakuni, on the Pejanipa and Missy Baby. Now, I mean, share you, Rabawomia. Nkodi a utimi ekonye nyame hira ne pi na ni so ade hunu no emrem oye obi a oman wo gidie na nyame so yi ne se ombeboa yin emfa yin fra dum nkwadum na mechia contestants no nyira nso so yera kene Japan yera brand champion yera duchum eni yera kwabna Japan wo mu nyina asin kodin ekadio ni ntuma anka agurasafo ye sha ase no twedi ampon bom ho ban by da ye beto aba no konhye tro ne nyema eba mu ebi kura de nanka mambam. But the MPP is a strong signal. Said nothing but unity is what we are looking for. Yemano nye ni da so. Afiachi enia bufono. Ni amesren penim for ni say. Enya fe ni ade ani besi adomako ba fi so. Ana obentin so. We ya maba omia, we ya ni we si achi. De yenim ne say ade ba ye nyina ye pere. Ntu obi aba bi obi akodi ye bia no. Yema obi amfuna ho den emboa. Se ekoye ayepemu ekoye yi hotena Ghana for fanche yen baby obi akodi e bia fitu bia no eyempoyem omu nyina ye MPP for eno bia o baby opa okodi ye yemfa respect emfa mo bia de Ghana for hia wo yenchen ene nkabomu a ye show sa signal no eno anu so eni anim ye toso mienu enso nchia kese no ekoma kokwa akuafo
emo ya fe free November ne ho ahwan na kokoko ni wo pe kakra to akoko no ne mawie na aban ya oteso yenya bi mo mo no kokoko timi tokas afenso me tia Ghana fo nyina en electricity yes dollar ba fom en na wo to ya to 500 in 1 week nasa eyade mo ya enkane anso nyina so ba bia metie ge MCT mani mo hu ba bia metie tie ya pre ne adum no enra the whole kumasi it's the same thing dum so no yamfia ni nko yi en nkane abo no aboso kan fo nso so no Mr. Akopa do me de ba ni say VAT aye 4% about the cut 20% wo mo so kwenti me mo aboso kan ne magazine for so mechia wo mo na machia makola machia eye kantamanto na machia market ahodo Ghana nyina 18 mo nom ni ade because dollar ko from na enso na kwa untimi nto ya me de be ko dia man timichia wo nyina assembly members so mechia wo mo allowance wo ka ho asem 2008 mo de ba 2012 2016 ya me adom mo ba 2024 mo de share bo no e ka yentua nti assembly members ya kra de na ba wo miase oba obemo mo budget na wa said 1,000 cedis the whole month baby out here wo ba assembly na yentua e mo ya nti wo mo so echia wo na ewura mama so mechia no na nchia kese enso koma baby emi ni asanita do chia ibia no so mechia mo bi nti ya na mo chia na mo so nchia me bi na me nua Kofi Ofosu another fantastic person pa obi anim say muni no pa Kofi Ofosu eja ehunhuna yi a omudi gu yesu bi na ne ho ahon ya to nsa dia frɛ nti me wie ya meko Kofi obi a adoye ahobrase ni swadi hunu is fantastic Kofi me wie Kofi Ofosu nkansa Kofi Ofosu nkansa wa unua ya nya obi ade no otoe wanya onim MPP ni man DC onim Ghana for boa obi a ti wi a ya me ensam ya fie mo nyam kota echi
ade o ma afre
o ja frɛ no de dia na wo frɛ na Kofi ya bia na ya ka wo kudi nti wi a na ekobase ebom ya na ado ho anje nti Kofi nso mechi ano
na ofa ya echi na se nche yi wa nso bi de atwam o dia flip pages
no so all the time to say 1 minute at when is
make 1 minute
nti we no kra wa anye 1 minute to answer mechi awo
okay, you over my here. HVP campaigner air course nationwide 1.9 million girls and vaccinated almost say.
Stava Medasi. Na member UTV abaso and despite media. And more a friend saying trophies.
Say table ye no high friends obi e ka say obi amoso. Adekye Nsroma program ye enya program of the year, morning show program of the year.
He who last hey
bomba baso. Ma can say mudu omo hobo aya mo jama microphone so jibi na minia college usa banka honorable I salute
my chief
or friend with him the upper catch me honorable obi amechia yebeshia na bibi ha me kakra and I want to raise it. It has to do with recruitment no more na interior I release a statement to be FA or more and social and some recruitment. Now that's permit me because it's very, very important. Now main kind centralized services recruitment portal 2025-2026. Almost subject, almost a use of applicants portal. And almost say applicants are hereby reminded that the applicants portal accessible through web address or MAMA address remains the primary means of communication with all applicants, as SMS messaging may delay or fail to deliver due to several reasons beyond the CSERP platform. Therefore, applicants are once again entreated to periodically check their portal for any updates on the recruitment process. All applicants currently having challenges logging into the portal due to password-related issues can use any of the reset password options on the portal to regain access to the portal, or contact the agency specific support lines on the CSERP portal for assistance. Maka we The last part is very important to me. And also subject, guidelines for aptitude test 3. Applicants are to note that the following during the test session. They should know the following. The test cannot be closed, stopped, saved while the applicant starts the test. Your mum patient said, test no more yeno. Omo baba yeno online. Now say we share so control computer na na say we share say oh yeah. I had to say be I will apply for school and any other thing. Say be who fill forms need do baby. Na say bibi chire so na who pese be who kwaji adwunchire bi fi obi ha na say who pese we ye bibi nti you save no sabeto so you can't do that. And that is a problem for me. You will say the test cannot be closed, stopped, saved once the applicant start the test. Until we shall say, we shall say now we. But the problems I would let you know the problems that I find on it. B, the test will be automatically submitted once the allotted time elapses. C, answers must be provided to each question before proceeding to other questions. And also I have a problem. Any attempt to have a different person other than the applicant take the test will be detected and sanctions will be applied. I know they are fine. Applicants, that is E, applicants are to ensure they have strong internet connection before taking the test. The test requires a mandatory internet strength test, after which the applicant can decide to take the test at a later time when internet connectivity is good enough. I have a problem with this particular E10.
The internet connectivity.
Yes, because me kuro mkojina computer kuro bi ni ho. Nti omo apply wo ho no. We have to travel from Kojina to probably Asaren so.
For me, please.
Another area. We say nipa no go try na so try na so start say oh yeah, let's assume say nipa be say 10 and 20 na ko bi one cafe na omo ye. Na say omo du mpempen so bi o person save no atoa so the next day. We say the person cannot save and continue. Nti say nipa bebrebe efi Kojina abegu Asaren so for so other areas in crossing around mo Asaren so no mo aba be ya. It means that they are going to have challenges getting to be recruited. Because one, internet connectivity in those areas, you say enye. And say in Crawford, they think crossing so say one cafe now they don't have more than 10-20 computers. They are going to be deprived. Until I have a big problem with this internet. I'm not saying say the system that they want to implement enye. You fit employers. Yanya no said ye beya sabi omo talent na computers any hono. So they will be able to have access to gain employment in our security sector. Rather than say you want to start in a manner and be some of the centers advantage point kropo because all these things F no say finally no was say applicants have to keep their faces aligned in the proctoring frame within the entire test duration or risk being disqualified. Last one, to say, who could try on say, oh yeah, to say, oh yes, to say statue. I didn't see what him say. As I say, when you face at the end now, oh yes, I could put so baby. Just say, what train hook a crap.
Over now, John, why they? I see in the same let me make questions also. Na me type here. Over me trip and walk already.
Material Johnson and Jimmy Woon.
The material Johnson.
Anything can happen. Human being is not a robot. Be able to see I'm a watching with him. Why are we making the thing so rigid? Interior. Where the Mr. Owe Muntaka. No mass system no in favor or more so one crasia. They don't have access even to computer. They have to travel from one point to another. And then send P-Beba. And you end up seeing a lot of disqualification in this exercise. They qualify all right, but for the system that has been put in place now, Akobani say, or more and to me, Anko share system. And to me, that is my appeal to the Interior Ministry and the rest of the security sectors or more air recruitment. On the issue of HPV, 1.9 million girls vaccinated. Say it has to do with cervical cancer.
HPV. Yeah.
And I am happy about this exercise and the fact that the Ghana Health Service and now the appropriate authority have taken steps to ensure say we will prevent some of these yaria say unya, which a manner or munya sayarin unya. Even the stigma within society can make you a big problem quantum. We are no free a yaria unya. And many people who they don't have that courage to say a hospital.
Sure.
Or more ferry because of the BIRN a copy. And education is very, very, very critical. And I would urge the appropriate authority and the hospitals involved. Say, Omun Shebukina, a man and quiet to say there be a mechanic police for Brofo, 9-day wonder. Police for Michelle from Bob no rank to the IGP. So you can see Michelle, I mean, Yako, CID boss, also Michelle, all the POMA members. Police for Brofo said 9-day wonder. Where you publish it, yes or my money about to draw. But if they end it, I don't know, I have not gone into details as to which areas.
No more health facilities, no more big in Ronibi also you can walk to, the place for.
Yes, but you see, the education should rather center or target stigma. And as a ferry. So when you say arena and my own ferry, now centers no more say more general. They should have specific people also here ma bet me educated. It is and yes any pan when you son but they should make it a point say at every point in time, anytime or bar ebe enter hospital, you have a section for counseling, just about 2 minutes on that. You can just say we are saying and ferry bra as you have oba and be taking care of you or no better to one or better will be it should be a responsibility of the health professionals. Our more various hospitals, as soon as women come to your place, no matter, try and educate them on cervical cancer, the symptoms, everything that has to do with it. Until they will have that confidence, say, make all me say or bad and make what time and not come as a much because you will be pray or more fee, they have it. But even to tell their own their friend is saying a fearful, difficult. And some also see it as area some area until they keep it to themselves. And before you realize, I did do a move to a point where the until my appeal will still go to the health professionals. Say, Omama education and permeate down to in the villages there proper west.
Suddenly, you didn't miss be at a church. Yes, way entire before you say a lot of people out of it.
Yes, and they are medication, but they go in for these concoctions. Obi said you mean go a conform mass because they see it as a myth and as a yari born yari and scientific. They look at it from the angle of
the spiritual aspect.
Into concoctions are whole conforming before they prepare amomo. And by the close of the day, so almost you with the no more than a and we have so much to do in terms of education in these areas of our endeavors. Kudos to the authorities involved, and I pray, sir, the education will be the tool to at least reduce this canker in our society.
Tipo expanded program on immunization, that's EPI, or Ghana Health Service. Right. In charge of
this particular exercise more here. Now, to study a mechanic, and my mom to say 9-day wonder, it should be continuous. So the boy.
Okay, your chief.
That's it. I think the quick one on the issues you're raising with the recruitment. I mean, if they were outlined in the manner, and when they're trying to look at the fact that Kofubutum Watro and Soheno. Now, as someone preventive from them maybe onion self in terms of the time limit allotted to say boy page now all that you have to do and all that. I think one thing we need to do in the say be able in tintan another technology wa ba bedru. And you know, as a man, as we are engaging in it now, you don't know across country. More there, you there. No, ndama ode wonya odi gu akwema e won so internet be ye dwuma nka krakra ya nka no na asem si hade ya godu ukrum ho no na wonte na nda no go so no no bi fi ukrum ho ring o de nkuru because wonya wojina dam abefu teta no do and then finish to start and start to finish na e kind e won e se mutum no ko app do and it's not ahana mana yeye by other places I want to okodo me boy app na ya me feel na mutum save pe sa wa ebotum a kire me bibia na ewo manyim na kire motum e bise o details bi na me nye explanation bi na me tum aba be fit but there's nothing wrong with asking obi non chero more there or chero what is important in there ibusua na enyim ya no etum eboidra also etum ayewande but all you are saying is to make it flexible for people to be able to do what they have to do onkoye there the system or the deprived from getting access. And I'm also sure that after this particular performance we are a lot of lapses will come, which maybe my okra suggests I will also come to bear. Those people organizing them it will get better. Secondly, sister, I just went into a year, may try them read a little about it, and I think that first of all, Dr. Adekye Nsroma, what they born about for the Medjumaya would now afino health food what do one gym na SCC for so crowd do one gym because I think the education will low. Amangasano, me really further. I've gotten to know certain things that I didn't know. We're looking at it from the point they be STDs, sexually transmitted, no. But I'm hearing there, skin to skin, body to body contact, crown also, but that means if you are thinking there by protecting yourself sexually by wearing condoms or whatever it is, and you may not get it, I know. Once there is that deeper, your body is touching body in the protection, you are still likely to have it. But that means so bad. Oh yeah, or how or they mind because people do not know. Once they don't know, then maybe only the way crown. Now worry. As well, vaccinate young ones, and I think it starts from the age of 14 or once I tried there, because vaccination, I know there is also another cost. In fact, education also a cost. But at least once I done vaccination, na de rubo. Sister, Surukuno onye capital na wuchu. Se koyen local area si ayefia. Na ye keep fit na bibi krana. Obi de nyije no the fua no fifi because onya dwin bia there the margin obotum we create
festivals
here thank you na ehwe so a population no ho no wo Central America that mean there's ehwe ya abato no records base motor ehun dey say wo hwe abanu gu na fi ti mba no dodo no fi mia no bana ehun na yen kakra ya wa ha you fi the here na yetiku kase no that's not it it is the masemi about to go ma yebobo hona bado na ya asrede authorities will pay attention to that na yaboa ma de rubon wetum akodo mo e ma nyimpa dodo no wate because yante na onamdamu kwandu na se yehwere onua bia oyaja omwa moma no ne kanko onko nanyim enti no ye de ende baka ho anope in fact mesu ade kakra pa wo ponyinechi gone through and then done a few research about that I think that it is necessary part there. And the first time I was thinking of HIV. Then I went further, looked at it, and you realize that the main attention everybody is paying is the almighty HIV. Leaving the rest, no. So also, I mean, hey, I'm well protected. No, you are not. According to information I gathered. And this one's say me many education now and pay all day my classroom and come in who them the same way na nyimpa na ohwem no so no nyime say ye jibiri na ye dam education na ma say there one answer na health for na wo do wo ho bagim I want to only no one kakra wants to say be war opportunity now what AD your best or ya na sharply na the miss my awasani uche and opebia na ye chia na say ye can little about it. I think it will add up to that now the ruboni to mako now we tum will reduce or how not the band
yo when you guru when they won't share and there but
you bet you have the found here na jawaka uni oba ma Diana mahuma hunu soro anope ye mi ensan ya betra adwene ayede tudwa set ye bia no de di kan yira kwam despite yira ye Father Dixon any you are dynamic producers, they are very fantastic. Any more amoye adwuma no wo in particular ya dane Paul our mantem so was na di kan for I pray say you keep your balance na obi amfo no manje form nyame hira opi
amen.
And we on behalf of the three of us we proudly associate ourselves with the in fact out of the numerous 12 despite media who would run able some ampanso near to bedini yamishramupi amen ye family yamishram obaima made so meka a year recruitment no na mebody tell penny force in your dabeto bwetwa fra na mpafi besi wo na na do dan ko akufo ado e penso no de ba ye se debi so obi wie pharmacy when your first class crowd legon and not taker yes obetwe licensure exam ebo obi ye ekosua architectural ayi o KNUST obi a just watch exams law crown so this san call makola enti teacher for no professionally yes e dia sra no anyi bia yes o nsewu enti sra be ya bit ma keep world standard ninti no yemfa licensure exams emra mo ntwere bi bosha itimi share ya na ewure say ye hye wia ade be kine wia se asei na ya anye ani yes e betwam yentwa ya no mo afred ye sabe yentwa mu no wie ya de kin ya ye san kofa biu anyway say yen MPP yen kase ade bi aban no de beba no ye sorry ama out of yi no ya kase we say but wo mo so mo ye mrantie ne maba wa no na o mu sura exams no ene de posifo ne sojafo koprofo nyina mo twere bi tawti ase ade no ba kono no na ade atoso mienu wa na o kan say 24-hour economy into abahima se wa ye test ni nyina na se bibia ye kama de ye hia sojafo ene posifo dodo because ene wo hwe senior crime rate AC cost wo man no ma edoso into we de nkewie ye anya exams eno ase ye pion magum 24-hour economy na bi ye 8 na bi ye 8 na bi ye 8 na ye then in the midst of 24-hour economy also alcohol exams at so ana na na da na say no meti ase sa no a obahima enkoye ye ntwa licensure exams mu na mo se mo betwam afedie ya sa akofa koto bekuma oposi ni a wo pe bibi kakra ko ji na wa no minia asa babia ufri se hweme boa ebi adwofia ana babi posi ni bi no kwakoto adwofia no afem wo sa betwere exams ye de ye nkondemo na mo ba dia fruits you shall know them 24-hour economy no say ya dey say mo ya because according to Yura Mama according to Felix Kwachi according to Sami Jemfi was here captain we ye wi ado yaba enti that formula no enya fe na parliament ye de mra bi aba o
so say fe no mo pass o
da bi dia na yen me ba obahima wada roma metwase but the point is enya botre me ba vaccine no make am wasem oh chief obahima dia make can say what's it 24-hour economy yen ya car or the same free SHS no na kufu ado any raba o mi ada roma within that year no yesterday na wo dia fini nyina ko na wie ye sei no afi a sha ase no ye o February ene de to so du afi na de yi no so akoto onom ene ye ka se ebi so no na ato ebene entinka posifo ni ade die mu ye exams ifiri ani on say 24-hour economy wa pass test no nko ade ye mpia omum
basan ye no ni the process
na process no so am beto ye nso ne say ba bia no anu omtwere exams what be say ada me minim there I stand to be corrected. I failed was our bachelor exams. May 1996 after 6 months.
Meba.
Aptitude test no. One more train recruit no. Aptitude test. I stand to be corrected. May 1996. Yeah, me ko bi patase. Na me propose yedi. Chere me hwe no am say we 64 my yenye. Just say oba ekofa O level.
na me se da bi ene meto aso de akọ ba se de sitie bia no oba hima se sampo na tie se ye exams na mo fa ncheme na 24-hour economy dey stress wo mo say ya na edum so ya na ye ka ho asemi e wo baabi na se me area no wa e na okotra na edum kane a wo feel e de anu be si on ti aba no mo hwe ni ye de to so biem ema yare yi a omampani ene osuafo a ohwapom din so mutu ho anamo no meka se omampani kufu ado pen so na em se okoboy anadwuma manu pen so ena wo engage gavi the saying discussions on this. Fortunately about we yapa governance is continuity and it is so no role that he needs to be commended na said the menu and nyina can advocacy is very important I was with me very intentional me say one of the failures of Galamsey ayentimi nyina say ye dey soldier for ye dey police for the way say nanso so no the advocacy part of it no communication part no menu any ho say MPP aban ana NDC aban ena nke bia wo mo ye very say ya media afri ha ya kotwitwa brochire wo mo nsuo atacha krada ni nsuo ene de gestapo su yenye de na China fo nsuo kama ye de to a enka nipa bedwene enti sa British ya MPP ye bi NDC de krada de west ya mo gu so mo yi ene de advocacy ka ho a ebeboa so in my the same way we commend the government but beyond that no say mpanimfo yi kan no modern said they will be intentional educate womo na enteso nkonso nante oye we ni de ye na ebom se de be ye anyame mfasa ma se bia yo bi bebi da kakra e bia di kan yo bi a agenda 111 no so no mu a it brings immediacy to bear enti ba bia nipa no ba bia onu free bus e dia sa hudwa boso ye miami ni akando krom ni ade nya fe no betena ka mu abasa be kwai enu agenda 111 Kufuado set the agenda. You starting on so many faces. Branson na fofi anto ata no aduaba mo. Ye baba na baso so otu sa na mo no. Na emo me bi suo no ma na ato ebene. Ne abeto no onwie sere be ya nye yare ono nko yare mebre o ho no. Oh na eto bre bia oba ma ya na ya koye ya. Because na san ye busa mi nu Felix Kwachi. Ese mo ka say 650 or chief compound. Yeah, so and so ade hunu pass ye besi agenda say chief compound so kwashi Ghana dey buy and akofo and amosom beto so be fantastic but at this time no you should have gone beyond that ye busa na no control papa say mo nya ho hwe enti mesre wo mo ye we na ye ede ye boso e ma no e wa ntia ayi a ye soso ye wa hoto e boa yin na emom no mo hwa agenda 111 no na mo nye no so kan na se ni nyina no ami apomudin no ewie
okay, me da say yet also aye alano
one can show for say agenda 111 emre ni twa mo se fofi anto ata emra nso omo ma specifically omo be wie ni nyina e twa mo hey
amira menu wachi
na chip compound okay say we anya chip compound we do anya chip compound after anya chip compound we anya chip compound
oh me ba pacho utie
me tie opa
dia o kan de yi na me no nye chini wo baby but eni so ade hunu kura nipa ni benya wo de asobo fom no na wo tu hu anama no eye enti no sabe enu enti na ye de agya wo ye de gya na ye de aso enti wo beto ye no sai wa ye koduru afie twam enti ma so sit down enu enti de me no wo kan ebi obet ma gyen wo se mo share bo no twam enti mi kura me tu atia mo enti say after election sa wo betena se na aka se na o magana fo bu fumo o de ye kan ye kwa ye tu ni ya nye de make us out ase but ye so many places
listen you see
ada akuma ties you so there be mami nka se nye okay oniane me nti owi ana me so na bo
abla
eja
on the programming edi go ho topics go ho na ye yin nkokoro fine ma politics no dey able put her and multi bia be politics here the room na be ma menu e wa tiwesi and then some more can all boy braka crescent in there and this over ba mu how many busuwa hin e o me
1 year and some few months
now
months and going to
you know imani na if you dam period na hwenzema horo a okodo o mai ma na hwebe ma menuam fi okatini fi ya onya abotekra wa start agenda one ono normal mako bisa ne ni stronghold oya Ashanti region and carry ko ayi president Kufuor Nkrumah soja asupiti na NDC abanori ya otu ifidu na woman in fia wotwe na obeta
afari asem na
8 years no otena don nko si dem asupiti na nalankasa ni stronghold for obeye mfaso ama won okesi de say you starting na ma mpe programming in some go all the yeka inti mampedem kache ya onye it's good amiti mame penye there even your opposition na constructive criticism Obama government in which any told na why but we ko flag bearer ni nche there or start the wood to Americano onfa ifomo because nanka sakura no the party she say from 1 to 0 nyina mana na bottom top was a top bottom they ba start there this nya bote
mama yenko
say o sere me kwa kata tie dia wo kan
afari no moye
oh nyabotre afari asem ya wo kan president Kufuor in the last cabinet meeting and was suggested he say yenye 37 na Prempeh College mo ba na mu yi court amali o say chairman Sir Dr. Nanemo and the 5 year dey side ba Kumasi of course most start she ba na wie ya nkeye e kan wo bi na ma Kumasi so oh nyabotre ne tie e kan wo bi and ma Kumasi ebufu ya oh nyabotre na dey say dem 8 years because mo ba ya oh nyabotre mo ba ya mo koyi ba 8 years mo anya ho adwuma se sa na wo dey ka dia mama de no ya anya dia anya se fe no aba o anya wono no adi kan ba 8 years on the mills and wasan ba bi nto no kura de na wo se nkotimi nya inu onim se wo ho oh nyabotre o se wo kasa no decency because they all can no you are calling for decency and na make sure say MPP Yewura Kufuor wodi ba ye no mo 8 years no kakra bi na mo ye Kufuor do be ye ba ko wie ya nka ye oh nyabote o dabi mami
ofani chief so
yes Mr. Mami nyewe me dia make dia sie ni se Kufuor do anwie nti no e nipa bibufu yi enu nti so bibufu yi na the apathy by no man to na wa ba na ko gina so se ko kan na okura wunim enu nti na Kufuor do anwie nti no fontia eyi ayeye no eye odi se so am eyi modi akotu no enu ti na modi akọ if you want us to go to that tangent we go that tangent we go
4th year has not been reduced
hey for the no one tie one ya oh David and me na say wo mata kenkan
no be say you follow
na one tie asenso na one tie eyi so so enu ti no I listen to Asenso Boache again. Beside take Kwame Agboga sem a wo kan say wo mo ye kwa bi won chen tuwe no en shedam wa mo ntie maybe to one you know say listening is killing us entimi no the first thing I listen to opposition Kwame Agboga say for no because wo ma fa ni oyi oba ebi won chen no eni ntini hia se we no e be ma ayi
the mic no ye mu ntimi dum no inside
mu dum no
na wo ka se wunya botre ye no media na de eni ntini dia make kan say so be gina na be catch say no ntia yes of course o ma wie no hadwen but they should have completed eni ntini wo dia ba no o ti ase enti e dia ja odi a na so o trase na wo ye no
40 reduced to 3 the other one
ye ba tu ko piase no ye ba tu ko na e tu ye de call for
you pay for mama yembra ya
TV there obata kenkan ya manfo tie ye ni o image
over Aduma Kuni Chief Mr. Mayembra next Chief Mr. said if you are was is NDC votes by Instagram majority calls for polls announcement na say the omo agent mu nyina na say obi bia ye hu ye a majority leader na nsa shekata omo de epi abonten na say wo chire mu say kamia ye say party no animonyam ene bi no person omo de twetwe form na say the be omanfo be nya gidie e wo party no nti no abatu na course onu nyina ese omutwem
good
na sabe so OSP so asase wo investigate wo mo a yehu se wo mo tue sika na so mo chache de induce vote na so mo buy vote ni nyina na ensese yetimi ema wo mo bi akwan se de be ya there will be a sanity in the party wo no mo ya adwen
yo mini abna am there say e go follow e won e started the budra no mi wo ye mon internal
primaries
presidential in Argentina meba mekasa na oyem de o misi mutufo na mekasa na me caveat bi so ato de kasa na meka no meka na wonte no onye ni yesenti de obeye wedwuma na wie obodun pempendu bi a obesan du ehia so ye de ye do aye adwuma na before I come detail no kra no ma mendin kana me magana fu nyina wa so ante the NDC branch elections no ofiase fin there I miss election registration. I register members
new
right
members
at the branch. And he said, in the party, I kono or yen Ghana man politics in or NDC. Crofubi or Hana won so that crowd open or join NDC. Then we work with Messman and Montunu Kona Shishaya buying digu based on Koma Yedi nearby power me ya. Oman Crofubi won your paper. So be shep. Na say onya or wadam or pepana. Branch no na in the baby me to aban bako ho na ebisa de hana no emu police station ndisi fu no wo han wo he ehu branch ama ehu secretary na any executive of branch wa ebo na mane de pede ye registration na ekwana wo ba foda wo ba tru odi ama enya card enya wo hwen a wo fi de ya politics ama ye wo din ya wo boy se enyi branch wa atru odi a odi na wo bo wo so ni na amfa so bi anyim ti se pede doma na akotru odi meni abisia yada ye sorry no na enyina yenyi di awaso east elections no do say tinyin there onunye aga oda pondra isi ya declare ye hwede party afanafa emi especially NDC nyinete na menyi di chi papa na media nsensem popo imma yetende election na wa akodon and the mandeme bi wa akodo wo ho a according to one reportage ojidi de onyada utwayi in fact candidate na wo wom kra na binum kra we hu da binum 1 or 2 wo ye interviews na ade one check and yenya communicate from the general secretary there to the attention of the functional executive no the damna wa akodo the minti we to anamone wo ba abaye committee a odin hwehwem maba na abna politics na ye no say general secretary of a political party or the kasabo tugwa the kasa no do to no your party ni kasa na ya sometimes in itei inframama na hwem na se hu de bi a party ba bi so o wa adwenkyere bi ana bibi no kyere contrary to ma communication na ofi party so ho na ba na e ana ha adwen kakra say nto ha adwen yende party general secretary on kasa keke on sorry no come on no ye ne de never. General Secretary Nejumo in the day-to-day running of the party, in the workers, only the oil office, Ejuma oye. Na communication na offer party no in terms of so a reorganization, so a primaries, so a assembly na waban General Secretary no nsheni dem na nangote on kasa Davida. Onye party mpenyifo na watina ho na wadwini to kasa. That is the position of the political party. Say from mama. General Secretary Kase Wanchebia na communicate sufi presidency or by there. Onam damna
you are calling on.
This mobe ya hwehwemu oba. I feel say General Secretary no akasa in the name of the party. The majority caucus no is like a wing of the party.
Also they aba a petition we say someone na we say
petition na what be o 2 man per America
sir
o petition wana
executives no
won kasa ya
so man fa de o mo pay anhim
no what's the committee aba wo be ye nhwehwem
to so mo ntwam kura
that is where I'm coming from there. No, that message now, many Akadam press conference one so what release you know, so what trace oh yeah, in the bar or the watch your cat there watching assign.
Hey,
yes, much room. On your bufu kwando, on your kakaben kwando, or your party into me, or simple. party no obotum we take a position there. Sister Abna wo UTV. Party ni nyina se there. Sister Abna wa ye adwuma bi ma wa boa ma ye hweda o manga na akodo. Enti Sister Abna ne kasa bia obakasa no onyintum. Oye party ni position. Ebia na onyem de. But party ni wisdom. What's ho ampanyifo a ya fa ho no na wadwe ho no wode dam kasa na ba. Odi ejitu. Say General Secretary of the Crater about the party no ye. Na say the majority caucus no ye wing under the party no ba no ba kan the wontwem. Na say hwehwemu no ba no obedegwa na hwehwemu no ban. Hwehwemu no so nkyere de wontwem ana hwehwemu ni kyere de wontwem a say wontwem a obey asem. Wotwem so a obey asem. Say ntinyi de obi edinkan aba head of hwehwemu or the kasa about tuba.
Enti Chief Obeto aso sa enema mienu we yes, will you say there's a disconnection between
there is no disconnect
the majority and then the party
there is no disconnect. It's about time our majority know who structure they are part of it.
Now to say there's no disconnection there then say they will see chiri set majority no a wing of the party no so meaning say executives no wo ho into me fendi omo represent a party in the woman shebedwemu into ye den and executives no release communicate na the other wing no so release
on na make catcher there ebi ana wing na release no the masemi a menyoru ken sebi a ebi ana wanfa na adwe anko because so the why no ko ho General Secretary na atsem no na NDC majority caucus no what's all PPP majority NDC until the were you not in the country when maybe by an order party no will take a decision as to and the happenings are obokodo parliament respect to majority na that means something now when 2 years the majority no party no ye ititiru nyina ye wa including his excellency John Dramani Mahama oyo manpin party no dom na party ni yinu na party ni nyina akọ na party na agitum na oyo manpin enti ono kra no orkasa oye reference to party no baby morocco the moment I be feel because and look at the call. The election one year investigation record. Investigation no botum abanda or the wutrum. Another investigation no abanda only the wutrum. Say na majority caucus won abakan na wutrum. And na investigation no be on so the wutrum a awo na ye candidate for na wo ho na asem na aba ho. What will you say? Won't you think there on am call na wa abanda? Thank you. Na say even to say they were abe say kobaso say after the investigations na say we omutwem. That is why I'm telling you there's an investigation so bana say on say wotwema na che there I them like you are saying like there is some disconnect but there is no disconnect. Are you sure? There is no disconnect. There is just what has happened in the Mampamrika. And on the side of the majority. On the other side, and the MFM say, is this a majority? No, there were more no executives no win sana. Tesa do ka say it may restore confidence. I am man for who you mu. Enti say entini antwemu a. Then it means say restore confidence. Or a majority another a party. Wow, government. You know, so no one says a mutwemu de and the bemasa debi asemaba and ope aye betina he ye di nkomo ye asemaba ho asem na ye ba ho na eni mise menkadam asani se menkadam esi menkadam awusu na gina nchen ha ehwe he tu nu ye nti mo de ye nyi de o de nyi di nkomo ehwehwem bi e behu de ten he enum asem no asani dabi onyendam chief na asem okay dabi chief onyendam asani na asem okay na afi final ruling na abade dabi nti asani anyati o menu amanyati ye twem ye ko ebe na asem na aba na ye ba abaka no yenye hwehwe mu wie na yi or part of the family or my brother no no asori aka de asem ya ye rependi ba Miss Asani wanye nie sa wo ye hwem na Asani anye nie kra ne kan na waka ye kama ma ye besran de party ne take a decision one man the Ghana ni biara ended that no fan was sitting somewhere ekrofo amini hu a wo ye MPP ni Oye ne nyije directive na ofi party headquarters or the buy.
As to some more
investigations. Once asem na beto gwana oye obo a brand the position of the party. Now quickly party need communicate about the asemi na wa ba beto ye nyemiti ye ba be ye hwehwemu ni ehu mesi mo be. Ehwehwemu no committee ni hwehwemu no and all the result information baba them one recommendations no baba
to determine
and listen, even when they finish their investigations they will give it back to the party. The financial executive committee will sit down on it. Now in summer what the ben was say bobo hu na bobo hu we are waji one over the recommendations na to another issues we are also will raise. Now what I do what that to
Chief, no one is a majority no one say whatever course will be and was so glaring
you are not getting me. I'm not saying that.
But from their perspective,
I get where I come
from. Say whatever they are saying biano some to me a serious and take to go by
majority he's got no power
to suggest such a thing.
You can suggest to direct.
In the petition, more petitions say, you know, almost
the petition, no, there is an investigation ongoing. With information about party will take a decision. Even if majority per there, what the what the my party now. Then you say my majority on your party kasa, ni na no release a communique press release or to talk about. A lot of things are happening. They have engagement with the party, and the majority can suggest to the party. That my work on the quiet.
But they don't have the party direct them as to what
the party has given directives that this is what we are doing. You are a wing of the party. The party is waiting to finish with all the happenings and come out. So when the youth wing gets up and they also come and give a statement, then no, I said no, see, no, said the word. Now women wing so about that, dabi or do what him. Na zongo kokosu do need ababobom. Na diaspora kokosu fusu do other ababom. Where are we going? That means I the party no niti. Na party no niti. Only function executive committee, na general secretary no. Onu no run the day to day. A chairman not now. It once I want to communicate about what na sa party go to muje e communicate about say offer kokosu na wo ho de. This is what directives are party pay fat now they want to do. Kokosu they can't say the party need directive and they won't adhere to it. They can never say that. And you know, that's what I'm saying there. Ebia, in the haste that I didn't know, then maybe I happy now, maybe I win you. I say, more see on yet, your position, I had woman, that the men make oboe bra. Fantastic. Obiajitu. Yen na ma yehu my accent near back.
On the other side,
we are or then if you move back, the reality, maybe I my can. No, you damn not.
A bimon so,
and I saw a damn
not. View say, essay. Ura Baba Jamal, Waba ye the target because and you know Kwa and a Koy and Suneno near the Baba Jamal at the majority no and no Ewa Samana is there affection between
to be honest, as a party person, proper one, I don't see it that way.
Sir.
What I see in there, majority caucus on way to America and 10 term total. Which nimpa bia no wadwuma ye bia no se bia nyina yetewe insem aye kan in kra adwuma meji obotumu abanda adwuma bi edin na nka onyi de edin dam na nka ode fade obi enyi ho a oye nyimpa da se nyo oye adwuma wa asase do a obeka da ono mo obeye no sacro san crunching mistake bi enyi ho. That's why I'm saying there anye nyina ye bo asafo aye di kofie party kukukuku party kukukuku ni ye nyina no ye better information nda America dey ye a new membership. That new membership directive. Aba MP na 1 year registration on no consensus. Bisa won do MP na no the date by then they ever microphone with ya. Another parliament leadership no what did no or your party. Now politics na here somebody adam wa be opponent another analyst obia ha wo kwan on so over father obeka na say that's fine. But ayina as politicians in yeji tumu there party are structures in Juma, adhere to directives of the party. It's in disarray. And the moment you do that, like I told you. So if the minority caucus was A, diaspora caucus was a B, youth wing was a C, na party unity way. Ain't in your party unity. And you won't pay for what's in a full my way. It's no more that way in there. Once I wanted the minority caucus will go to an issue statement. They won as parliamentarians. They are in full support of the directives. Now party no they be going. Party need to no making sure that they not.
Sana no who necessary mumna esen komo krata.
Yes, because I don't know how on way MPs. And I want to feel that I don't know about no in them.
Who necessary the omo so ye ne enyatrim because e bi so who necessary omo hwan na ekokoto aba obo at least one ma will be so big kakra.
Say the moment I hear but emu say asem no enye move asem no mesi mountain or na from that angle now that na widen be. But I mean as a party but mamu hu yin there nti ameka the way to mampa American. Onye there adina we sin o onye ye condemn ye feed the o the madi onyi do okodo. Ye benya kra anka election no wo twem no onye nfoforo. Inya party need the position about to do investigation. Now also your party inside. Na throw statement did by INDC something. Na onye ma party ni shishye ni kon obo bra pe or your problem. Party do to fashion executive go to mat na wona wa kan there. That act here will take place. He said be only one thing boy bra or the kasa aba ho and the onye anti-party conduct ebinyi. Yes, party need the directives at all. But this is where we are going. Ebi ano nyode. Now what's in sama party another could be a jump obey bibi obey no obey ode. No ye dodo no. Ena won waka there. Damu kwan na yer fado yako. Ma be yen there. Eti boss ugidi betechi. E wa dream be contrary obotu ma aboa. E approach ho. Na ichire wadwin sebse be kra na nyipa na adwene mmado ichire wadwin na nyipa na adwene babado but ehun dey dem statement ne koto ho party ne tiboto say order ha dey discuss but maybe the enkomo bi wo ho kodo between party na parliament or I mean they are trying to make a decision kra oboto ho kra beka ho asem but nti na aka ho asem party no ojojo will take a decision na wako. The reason why I make them in there all we have is this party. Echina yenyim obi a obaba be party ni titiru obaye ni churchofo obaye ni domboafo obaye dey se ye congress na se kochia na se dudu ni nyina was the damin panyinfu yi na ye pede won hwehendo what you call from damin breed to the next 4 years na and panyinfu no decisions na we be make in the name of the party no is buying in the nyinara we will have to go by that. The moment party ni na yesu ye wo party ni na ya adwin hen the day no tinti ye di adwin foforo baba o de nkomo ya ye di no de ba na se enyo bi na se wan cheche man te ho asiye ya tire mesi mekan idika ma wa adwin be ye onye de o na ye the party na nkasa no sun masa wa yiri saw e no sun de masa wa yiri saw eti ma ye be sra nyi de eyi a wa be onye ada ono na mana na ye be fa ha ma na ye da aburu ye hu na ye crucify obi dabi nemo oya disuade o de yesua wom because reorganization no mana na wa hede or starter mana na ye ba be fi trotro di ye da konumu branch elections ye da ba numu constituency ye da ba de na party ni tiru no be ye da ma de nyina ba wie asa na he nyina ya asa kan ye wo ti ye be sere de enidi no safatan na be peyifo ni ye da ma ho ne ye fa ma ho ne tan wachi na ye sa so kire adwen wo bebia ye kire peyifo nso obotum wate na waja tum na wo po wata kan wode no ho a wo ye ma wa ye party ni ye wo say na se party no ye papa and obama he nyina ye nya hoto.
Okay, yo Oradumako my member also
yo me dase me ne metenase here it means he's struggling but obey ne den ye di jawa ne ye di aso ho nya edikan ye say enye da obeto bu atwa fra na pafi besi ho the present parliament so already the poster of the leaders our majority na ya na areho ayad get me to I will not let you speak or kasache ni colleague meanwhile me ko to MPP crowd NDC for no abambabe the kind of collaboration one was HMN sawo Haruna Drusu fantastic we mu de gidigidi na mani age na mu de ho e ba san fifi kwete saw something
he came out to say, he said, yeah, ma, omo yen, oba yarigane, Roxanne Dafiama pudding, Beboa. Said, omo yen, omo to omo. Naba could be namche, so the one tampitu. And you have corner harbor way to be a that is not how. So if you can't negotiate well, if you cannot talk well with the oppositioner, but I am dead. And then the atuamo. Kenyama ekoso. At the end of it all, no, per the moki Kenya, the other the Matian. There is a majority, no, just say, is it useless majority or what? And Ramitie, regional organizer. What is the name? A regional organizer of NDC. Union.
Which region?
Greater Accra.
Anthony.
Nedian crowd necessary. Also, what they don't have the locus, which I understand him. Now we are was a useless. Wow, Yanni come there and care bomb and come frame. Now, Mamma Mia may be PP one, baby I could do. And I'll be at the age of being Tinas animal echoes one. Then I listened to, I don't have a catcher. When you were talking, I listened. So listen to me.
I'm listening.
Listening is key in communication, my brother.
Chief, Mr. Mane.
Come on, keep quiet, my brother. My akunta. So, Obama, and you my course on airtime. Me tell of I what he died. Let me quote him. Was he even Mama influenced voters? When it was very obvious he would be elected, NDC flag bearer. All these things are being done to hurt Esiedun Ketia. The presidency must be very careful. Government will go and come, but the NDC
is this current?
Will still be yes, current. And no crowd or cut to us to say you Ramama ne at 2 force in say $1 number for more. Can they no cost you 1,700 the same thing? Okay, but no can yes okay coming from. Oh, okay. Oh, one cow in Yabutre. So I can't hear you. And now waka. On the ano eto nchanya. Oba ba ko no so pagya ne dia no so pagya no so waka ne dia. Wo say wono akwatia dia ekoye. Lawyer tua 4,000. Ena asanka nso tua 500.
Oba be no.
Oh, aba ekoto ye no. And this woman organizer akwatia. Maybe 2 mira bi kiresie. Wo so sika ndo mu tua e. Lawyer no we ni tua 4,000, we tua 500. But we ya make kan nyina no oba hima men can say a peculiar to NDC. Because I make kata many say me ka bra ya brei ebi a wachina na CPP ho ya kono biem na asanita ndo ko woni twin ebi a wachina na minua eye tibani ebi a nakoba se wo pe bi a president wa ya djuma won kuta bi me kura me nkura hwe eni ti ye ka no enya de a eye peculiar to NDC nko a o ya so wom na ada na ama ba ya tu ye wanti se na oba bi so gina MPP all ka say waje we yade obahima we need to look at it holistically but the ama same way akoya sem kese any say party no functional executive edikan kasa if they had not been speaking krano and a parliament be kasa there will have been a different thing adameboa but where they the ultimate the honors lies with the functional executive na se mo so mo ba dia na majority no dede no amoye ni parliament no a ye no the minority ye quality no ka muntie no and then mo than Frankenstein monster enti mo wewe mo ho se no krem pan se ye ka dia ke be ka so bi nkasa putuo na putuo be wejo na mom enam se amamu akwate sapaso majority ni minority opposition any government yemienu kabom na etimi atwade ni nti no we will not wish them any bad omo ntrase no omo nya omo eniema yie so tiase omo ya eno beboa because they somo kura mu ntimi menu eduru ba bi no oto ampa ho ene kura ne se the NDC ho he oba bia so osuma oni suban oba hima wa ho ofre de tisi abantubo ho member be ya osi eno no tiase osuma betima so stay ni enti eno no de wo ba mu de no kofi oni nti no amanfo be na da de anya bibi nti eno kura de nya du kura ntra but the point ni say eni ama no ba bia keka kro no aprokuma gu nhyira nimpo na etikuma akodu ne baso abiribra na we animani mu impo kura na akoduru se ne bedru jula zebra na esi edu nkatia ene mbetua nipa. I want to quote something here and then end it. Some of my quotes, the indispensable philosophical quotes for strategic political management and leadership. Point 137. Delegates hold the sacred duty of choosing not just a party's nominee but a nation's possible leader. Their choice must be guided not by gift or sentiment, but by winnable traits that carry way beyond the party walls: credibility, competence, humility, vision, and the power to unite. For the candidate who can inspire delegates but repair the public is a burden, not a blessing. Mebrebe tuaso, meka de tuaso kusi se. Ye man no, any amaya who do amo yen say, he who pays no, and what that day, bedroom baby no, you will not get the quality. A bedroom baby no so no, kwa yese ni paboni fu obi ni afresa, aduma ku be fia no ate, yen tuya na bet no, na makoye tosom. So there is not an issue about NDC. Yes, share the womb. Nemo will be soon in obi tre. Aba e kotu ye ne raba o mi oniska o. Me nam ya me campaign na come de me. Me nam Western of you. But one thing is certain. NDC MPP realize say we need the quality. Enti mu no se be send da bia ye tu ana mompa na musuma di akire no. Mo nhia na munya we na dia keka kroi. Se yan fam pai body asofo ni bi be shan ko sa ba mo kotu no. Mo ba wi nipa.
Abla mi new team. Oh, mi new team.
We na ni mi team na dia na person ka.
New team ni.
And that nka. Who the team the other one asofo ni dia.
Me ka say me heze na as a well seasoned journalist say your time. Na otu na ohwe di na e kame akoye se o kai tam ba TV so ama me ne se ayi ken di aba ba omi adi aba Brian di eni ba ya yes ade ni yes7 say 5 na aba 1 for 2 na aba mento
ba me so de bi wo ni me se ye wo no an ka se bodi ka se obi a wo interpretation de komo no ya me kan ni na me hwa
ya no be start e kosia ne mako
ana me so me ba ya me hwa wani mu an de me na se abranti asma wo kan o kasati a kire o man no e je this for fa bibi the other da wani mu so no
and also no chief no kwa wo ka se wo nka ma
of course
no mo to e
no ekoba bia this is political.
Yes.
And
like I said, delivery
good, very good. Just that why you are doing. That's
say yansho ye ne masike die ne ba be wi achi no ye nya wo bi obetimi ya represent yen na wate yase na wa ya de betimi di mpunto aba o man ni mu na je se ka me say obotomo edudie a ene wo na ye de be ma wo nti wo koso so ana je wo be mia ye kon wo ba be fratna ye kon so we say yetimi e careful pa in o fire ma membra also
so sa asemi abetodwe
maybe so ka se de onye bone da no onto bo mo ba
na church no oh say this particular canker of voter inducement nessa no e sha say na bentu
any kobi
1996
ai
what is that room all these things happened now young share on what would happen in 2026 2025 need yehwemko and so on from that point and abe abatros on our necks na me kai say urechi mensembles na ono no chairman for parliamentary affairs committee or something like that, so I stand to be corrected. And if trying to find solution to this particular canker say it's a car for a pre MP and I say other year almost spending. How do we any voter inducement? How do we bring it down as a solve it? Until they looked into the political parties and almost selected various representatives. I was part of it. I share now deliberations say other resource persons on Bekasai. No, Urechi Mensabu so also pronounce some kind of questions I beside. Attested to the fact that none of the politicians who was present at the time was innocent. Now, I don't know, I have not cited the report after those deliberations. Ebia Parliament, then there is the need for us to say, Ebeshe Bukina, may I say, a Kwambe Nebefaso. Now yet to me, I stem down on inducement and the kind of money people spend to go into politics. Now, sir, there's another canker that has bred into our body politics. And it is one of the reasons that we in our Ebra. My very good friend, the late Ajako. One of my best friends. I was pegged with her on, I think, Wednesdays. So
if you want to a banana, and no assem now.
Yes.
Then you cite Ajako.
Oh, so there's something air coso, but what come because on no film and a honorable lady.
Yes, no, I know.
There be a shall a free shy Oshuduku.
Yes.
NDC, you do buy the Jaco, the Anoba.
I know crop on
make my chronic in here.
I know crop on the police near or also
Madame Hayford.
You see that unethical and probably I should say an immoral incorrectness. I dear share politics. Yes, say Sabi Obi or your MP. Na party for Nankasa
shame. Yeah, been more yet the shame.
Oh, it is the two parties. The two parties.
When I was starting intention Kasa MPP for me make us generalize.
It is so unethical.
Next time we go Tuesday.
So unethical.
And you don't make cry.
Oh my God, Tuesday.
Last movement. I say man, go
Tuesday. Someone pay you sweet check. Someone pay you sweet check.
You want to mess with me,
the late MPO and the chief. Some can be Christian and can buy another body still more.
Yeah.
Now, so cool and that mortuary. Now, what could you painting some year compared to your 9? So unethical. In fact, and maybe a trump so be who crowd was you anymore. Now, say, or even a me. And so show who says, you shall see if it's happening. What's so Microphone trash yaw. Na parcel could that from na party for the show. Na microphone for the show. Almost a cock. Another argument cropped by bombing, and some of the MPPs are those propounding that argument. To be specific, my own friend Anake. Almost sadly, it's okay because Nipano were giant in them. One the best colano. Hey, sir. One the best colano. Only MP no more or Mama one the home. It is so unethical, but the politics of today, NPP and NDC have accepted that canker and now root into our system. Into your Kobasa is a sympathy vote for Kurenino. Now, month for a young campaign. Sure, what's up now? I'm not here. Uncle Freddy Cocosachi Jesus. No, Otio Mini, no, Koto Honor, or Koto Honor or Trotro from home. Or man, it is no money.
Those all have in the job no Casa. In come off.
Or church of family, now, man, Christian, or why did they fizzle out? And I said, no more, we are through. I dear ya pass it, we are crowful. Not for the first ABF in your training, and now call operation and your chill. Eh, what can you say? Nothing about it. You know, now your man say a beer, your friend is saying, you can say new king, new law. To be very honest, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama can never exonerate himself from the AC say, why MP da? Which of our MPs today and those who have passed will be able to go to the Galotine, say, young charity, now maybe say voter inducement, maybe we are saying that the bank.
Maybe I know be obedient on my TV, but now share box.
TV guy. And you go send me the son and died away and offer your uncle.
Every single of them, including the president, possibly.
Now, Vinchuan and I say Secretary Avocat. Who is Miss Obekai? Was it a better Macha Parliament? You see, go so MP, me madam for Haruna. Was it share? But I think I want you to make you 30,000.
Now, you see, now, I mentioned the word new law because, sir, we are Sabico saying. Now, you're in church, and as a one case, what chances I almost say, and some bro and yet into one giant. I'm interested in system two before. So, giants, in fact, we will be in the best position to advise Obi or Bronze. And for His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the research agenda. We are quite to say a bit tom pa. I also revoke the appointment. I start to be corrected.
It's
Recalled. I think it was too early, very hasty action that was taken by the president because the investigation has not been concluded on what it is a CEO Ayawasu East. Now, me public and probably pay the help of the media. Baba Jama appears to have been targeted. In Crofon Kaino Moko and Cropo Yanti Omudi. Meanwhile, will be a HABB. A one a man called to say, ye ta nipa bako ye sign. But see, Obi Biara our contest one way or the other, exchange something in expectation of something. Into what would you know a be a best son? Let's just say a be a woman, but it's not conclusive. Or maybe one of the executives, our year is to and can say, yes, maybe on TV. And the business said to one auto man was in a vote near a secret. The interview Baba Jama, in fact, also he was too he hurried too much in terms of granting interviews.
Communication.
His answer very cogent. Sir, ebi a mefa say mama wade. So mama say na influence so mama wako to abana is up to you. Don't forget. So mefa say it is true say Baba Jama che TVs. Nkonfo mko to man no mo ya he. Difference of the year or the money over mama no.
30.
Yeah, about the cassette. Baba Jama, some prophet told him, and I said he knew said 30 no na on the 2 August humanity. Well, she said 30 no the common.
Papa had 431.
Yes.
So 30 votes.
So if indeed he shared, he must have shared more TVs to entice people to vote for him. And now you don't visit more TV, no say no cross or chair, yeah. And you know no tomano. Or more gentleman. And no cross a gentleman. And you know no tomano or gentleman. Until the issue of say, sir, gift, no, and induce any panman voting man, no. It's relative in terms of determination, in my opinion. Now you see, I said that the president hurried because the investigation had not been concluded. And party no let me issue, you know. In fact, it's supreme. As for majority, the because for them, and indeed, majority, which of them can say that I can go to the guillotine for the fast? And may I have never induced anybody for voting.
Guillotine can you cheat?
Guillotine,
French Revolution as I didn't buy.
It's a man. Maybe a picture of Mutimat or my person.
And always can say it's in a use and only Gina or say, wow,
say, but or much that you took Ruby saying to
make us a civilization.
Asai say, my opinion recall no. O stati wo mu. Eniema e course so hu ne se entwe yi. Nti anu no hu ne se no so ye ntentem so. Ntentem so.
Ntentem so in the sense say.
Ono na dwunu.
No na dwunu ameka wo. Emra na omode ba no. Say 6 months resign 6 months clear before because omo implement it. If no mo ye ho. Na omo gina here with Baba Jamano. Even though they don't have official positions, and I say you more post the portfolio biano.
No, I think some men is on the board. The woman.
The woman no.
I think it's a Hajj or something.
Has he been recalled?
Or 3 boards.
No, she's on the board.
Has he been recalled?
Board means
that I don't know.
What's a board? We an ambassador.
No, a day to day. Board no day.
If she's on board, if she's on board. When they didn't talk about so, and you buy into no board. Sure. Into say what recall Obia. We should allow the woman also to stand aside, suspend her from the board.
And even aside that, and a compono of I also with him say, now Baba Jama as a parliamentary candidate, and yeah, the SSO after the elections and that's all we near. Obetimi as I ambassador. Yes, then now one
yes, that is why. That is why because that is why the president should have
there has been a circumstances and no man paying basic on
of course
to recall him.
You see, that is why I'm saying the president should have waited for the conclusion of Onankasane party investigation because a party need to transfer.
But aside that, let me say protocol wise,
minority topic.
Yes,
maybe a
majority.
Majority.
You see, majority. Emma party structure no take a decision nanka conclude on say me withdraw and say me revoke your appointment.
So let me both say me tie chief the okaya now no president decision any majority there no in chief's voice intentum so majority there so only to America and now and I say na maka no me say we say majority no April wo
yes I agree with you
and America no bo fire on so say president etu America
I know the fire America
America because if you have recording so being so that board so and so also we suspended on the board means and so suspended if it is true we hear before don't forget so they are not CPP people they are all NDC people they stood in the name of NDC into also suspend them as membership of the until investigation is conclusive. Which is a 1 year now year for Nipa back on there. Then I think say it was a hasty conclusion. And I say a hasty decision that has been taken by the president. But over majority as well. Massa.
You're not bonito name for
me. My very good friend. And I regard the many initiated. But I think say you also rush too much. You have undermined the party structure, of which you are a subset. And once a party issue letter from the General Secretary's office, you should have just calmed down or offered your advice through another means behind the closed doors.
Cover. You can be a covering, but what me who say o cover na ne see we see enya quickly you can come in.
You don't wash your dirty linen.
You can come on.
Maybe chief enya mimbisa was me no fire. I don't know you can come out.
No, so you are not a politician. And I get your point you are making. But when you are
from the lay person, no me who say dear akoso entwe yi eno afi na mo be drag mo yama gidi o manfo wo ye mu no mo de baba be chichifo the intentem so into
anamo party no ya sorry just a second party no semiti we se bibi koso wo party no emempe etite me ha me de o se me ye se me constituency o se me ko constituency no na me ko bo mo amane se asimesi asemi onimi di no se ni se constituency ni hwemu na re no krombe for mu bibi so mu for mu bibi na so mu ntumi handle amu de be courage
structures
region ni hwemu no ntumi nko de be national ye ebe delayed ye by ye wo ho na national decision aba ebi wo kra constituency to me suspend you obi na aba be do national human no say the nipa na say akwa kosio but say man go through the structure no na me nya opportunity betina o TV na me say party we dey mo ye me say no bi ankasa and when say me nya point TV na me call na o see frame na bo me letter because anti-party conduct issues now we
have a proper channel of communication.
Thank you.
See, proper
channel redress actually. I'm not also saying say obi edi for more am I punishment because it will serve as the first point of call in trying to stem down this canker. Into investigation but investigation na ehunhia no emma omon koye ne say okay young property committee no so no we are guilty we are bida and as a majority no mo kan mo so mo bida into how dare you say we are
why bida no do say
so we are dey why bida obi a bia o be ka say yempam no emma mo hwe ne sa they should look at it at an angle of the research agenda ye purchase say okay me ye bida eno nkire say yen koso ne yenye nti mo abay say hwehwem na say no kura ye make sure say appropriate sanctions to some for so ana punishment is at the moment yen fa mom but don't forget maybe so when no betumi akwa gina ho dia dance say legitimacy legend to mafia so masibo because videos just abna wo ba wo se kura TV se me ka che se me koto ya ana obi te cheme enye baba jama wo be den nipa betumi akwa gina dia dance say am family TV for baba jama ho na me evidence ni no don't forget say the giver is equally and also the receiver is equally guilty as the giver. It is a woje na say also ba ko dia dance ye jeri obi a also kan obi until for the committee to get the needed information dem papa because obi no be ko gina was ampa if you look at you watch the TV na say what is yimba now free nipa na say also ma right until for me no they should handle this issue in a manner that would not destabilize the party but they should also handle the fact that the public will have trust in the government say and power can say what say now why you because seriously speaking we need to stem down this corruption that we are seeing say ye mo bisika wa koto and the two parties like Ofa is saying obi anim say omo nyina omo ye nti me say am here be there because me stand in any election da no I am free to speak my mind say ade omo ye no ebon it is destroying society the moral aspect of it you have already
now
indoctrinated the person they go to the university to induce them for even the SRC presidency no normal until you have already taught him how to be corrupt into a few others or back abema is the same thing so you are recalling Baba Jama you are suspending my minister on the boards now not those also who stood as NDC members almost you are suspending your membership until the matter is determined
near the kind a poster a Musa Dankwa oh yeah a bibum so we are now called dance is in an idea no mutual sikani idea or yeah at discredit or comfort the beer and our common a bit me about 2 minutes be prayer
so no
it should not be into a mammy the enablement to accord than a spokesperson the mamma now yes I not clearly no oh I didn't do it and I say and only your one number 2 I do when I shall say and find the records with their mom because how come say general secretary Moko meeting Moko ya musu bia no ya appointee apart from board chairman for no say esi edun ketia kan omo dia is unwritten now assume he say me CEO and we year board chairman then you know the same or no the one person can't contesting na me dia yi mesi nchen enti ho no kura mpokura no the misgivings be abaho any ada jinjuni bebrebe enti ade na asase ho no musa no ye akoye say they and us yakoye say that baby did ni atu bi atwene but the can say once you have given them the mandate so many of mine anymore no ye beba mpa dia mo they should do the right thing ade ba kun so asanita ndo kan ya mawie one sided say emma no unethical I don't know what is unethical about this? The meme so me say e ka se ma no kunu wu akwa ana wo yiri wu akwa anhwe ye du to bebem na mbom no so no wo hwe obi ti say wa so die ya I can tell you say but for the woman enke bi aja akuntimi wene Obama was even a politician before Jacob came. Everything no enkoye so Obama so na business.
I don't know one corner that.
Oh, the Ekoppa so Obama so a business.
I know. Unim as someone chief as someone of our kind is in me because they are so total formal. You know, people are speculating. Say even with this particular woman, she actually stood in to campaign for Nikuna at some point. Now,
yes, and
the fact say it's so. I'm sorry to say it's so unfortunate. Say Bemani free mum and a all yin and him. What I say, but let's even assume say Kabemane Etias and be or code different. I know. And so and code different constituency. Old Okojina cap or there be the discussion. What's it?
Bema no kofa about the buy. Okukrum no kofa about the buy.
Or the Befi.
No, the Befi na Besian was skills now obotum that supporting about no do.
Nti so on say nti ade no wo fie na so oni hono so.
Say my mindset ya mu ye no.
So I am member.
That sound argument too.
You are not member. No, what I'm saying is or you member. Yeah, but yes you have to or you member. So for Hajiano or a member with Dimakotia so she is coming on the ground so do also a member now opedo join NDC. That one I have no problem about. But say why you sympathy vote now obane say the topic is for another discussion.
Because but do you think say okay so obi kuno free
now you won crofo or NDC one another one crofo MPP ma or MP and now ukita position be or baby. But neither no or different side. And then you and it is a nipa no kwa na na about there because we could we ba bejina.
Say no the only same political party.
I'm saying that ebinum or you quiet. Only or example to be honest minye or Nyankopon fa ne crazy. Kwansa. Minyi papa onye ni baby kwa no. Ami ansa na minyi mpo there. Na minyi mpo there no police. Na me sense nyimpo da ne no on so active politics but once anya no baby ko no na menu anu go fan but on no dey no the begin all I'm saying in there
is it honorable Philia Hayford
I think so all I'm saying in there sister Hajia ena Mami Alasan for his army I can tell you there are certain places are now inside the Jowlu na there onu orero ho oye this MPP ni oye no politics onyi ne kun enti say today Hadia onu so orero papa no ho no onyi na onyina na oye operation enti say papa ni nyo no oye member na originally in the capacity do oye DC member nti qualified or rukobia but member yen kan ne oye papa ni yire ni nti obi anyina nchen na won ko fa ban
that's what Bianca is
that one then is a problem
that is the notion
that's a problem
that is the notion that is the notion so be kran kofale focus will be kofale
chief na analogy no say me no NDC na me yere wo MPP na say me yere fi mu a no say say me contest wo by election
Bianca na make us no dey say we say
yes but no so can be we no free wa
Beno so intense.
We
that could be see.
We no free one. We no free one. His Excellency John Mills, the late Omuye no. Emra kire say yemfa ne vice insisu. I don't know yakofa na yere. Because
but the premise is not
small.
So things and
that's where it's going.
Let's say you trust because of Emra won't say within 30 days
Emra
by election Emra da. If you now we da much let's say murder hunti who call it and you that much the brother give na to it's unethical
there we say mrabe pa and no
say ya nya so be you baka say ya mra yes one say wo kunu free mu ana wo yiri free mu na be gina say ento so abana ko
Thomas we say emre bi ba we can advocate because ababa be normal
the way things are going no then you will get to a point after this year
okay for my na masia bushafo yes
IGP
and then this for the best amra
IGP so say no amount for about say IGP or recruit to nabusiafo.
Oh, I'm so bad of it.
And I was saying a promoter nabusiafo. For best 12,000 I'll buy a promoter.
Nabusiafo is saying.
Any some no. And you can't say you can boa or Yamako Fibu and the brother no. A chain better just say. Only
now, Ponzima, Dennis.
Yes, sir. You could
you may a day of a friend.
And yes, I did not call one of can. Who continue will be a baby. Doesn't mean say the person is related to that. Daniel, on your politician. I own my GP bar. Yes, oh, there can be on your politician. Nipa bakon owo adopted
never again Zunim.
No.
Number 2
Okofio. Number 2 BBI. Yes, me adopted son. Me adopted son or no so what service no no. Oh Benny no. And adopted son and yes say o muda dada.
Now you say bagay no for party.
Oh chief. No, me person o ma you to against me ba hwe no.
They draw attention.
They are not making a third party advocate. Never seen.
Okay.
Professional promotion. You know, Yama and Crawford. And yes, and recruit. And yes, IGP assistant.
Okay, yo, mamena mase busia for ne. Asama there pono so ID ho and combination wide HPV campaign 1.9 million girls vaccinated. I also Eastern DC votes by Saga. Majority calls for poll annulment as OSP probe case. We say summer edi ho enkomo Oraya Adomako Befi, former NPP communication director. Oraya Wasani Tano, a political analyst, so and a chief Bini, a former deputy national organizer, NDC, and a ne. Omobakai home my komo boy etimi ewie peyo. Mamefa seda Emma possible beauty house, possible near beauty near, possible near luxury hair near, possible near makeup papa any possible near was so Obama when say chino and someone na enya kono na uchia wubia. On someone na say moton. Me pato o 19 no kono wonchi wai. Evan kwotete obi abrante bi bed sheet. Yes sir. E won kasa wo de kwese say kwotete always be ma na munya moton. It's a possible beauty house. Now obeboa possible. Bibia wo hono mo. Mpacho wan. Full body massage. E wo hono mo. Se se.
Metu amaya.
What can I say here? But no, hey, Chief, that's an answer. Possible. It's a possible beauty house. The deal will be PMO. Not just a way a beer. Said we see a corner sana will be free on the mamba. You ain't see for possible. I was 0246811026 0246811026 and so be PMO spinters when each Lekma hospital home or adjacent a hospital na banso ne so hono mo a and wo kama beautiful place in Tibra na yensie o kama but near enhance o beauty no na so person o siansa no juma dia wo ma 50% discount ene mama bobo so nyina say wig making a makeup acrylic pedicure manicure ni nyina wo ye e wo hono mo 50% discount into so bra 0246811026 matade e sheme die e joy closet Adekye Sabana amensha watade pana msimi judi esan say sheme me nye wo hie wo nua bia occasion bia me ko bia me nya ba wo sort me out Edi joy san no efe papa when you run a shop no more just say or Matayeko trade fair and or wajinga no was East Legon nti Fre Edi joy it was 0244787799 0244787799 me so for yentimi njami adma wa me say so what I dey from say Edi joy yo ona ma me ho ayefe nti me da na sepa obi bi oje bro hwe na djumedi aseda kese pa ye wode sa so na the entire crew so ewe chigina pa ye guest omo passive su djumedi nyina ye ni so omo ye da omo sepa online mo amode mo messages ba ye so no ye appreciate simo papa ye so fi su mi yim pa ye ma ene bene onyame ntutu wana mo sisi ye bia wo ko de problem ebebre wo no nyame ntwe wonsa onhya wonsa no adwuma so na de wo ye bia omane ye enhira odonfo hu ye mobody o chena dom ya Adekye Nsroma e wo homa na mame fefiri kesi so ne mfa ya akokese e ma eja kwabana ye kase ye wa hwere ni nua ba eja kafra wate enti me so woni meja kwabana bomode na frɛ no na ma na ya akokese pa enti eja mi nam Adekye Nsroma dwumedie so United Television so e ma ya akokese na me nkoso ankyekere ore na won ka wo ho why nyame enka ho shedding kase pa eja shedding why nyame enka ho me di abana chebwache me na me besomo makra